Thank you for subscribing to the channel. It's much appreciated. Now this is just a brief one, and it's directed at Amazon KDP. Now I must get a message almost daily from my subscribers and others who've had books blocked, or they've been told there's an issue with the book, but they're not being told what those issues are specifically. Now I've been publishing for years with Amazon, and I have one myself. I've been going back and two with somebody at Amazon or Amazon KDP for a couple of weeks now, and the message doesn't seem to be getting across. Now I feel that that's probably happening with everyone, or most people at least. It's got to be frustrating because you're not getting an answer. You're getting told that you've done something wrong. That's it. That's basically what the message is. It's just dragged out a little bit. So it could be an email you open, you've done something wrong. That's it. And how are you supposed to work with that? It may say something like images, or in something on the interior. It may say something on the exterior. It may say all of those, both of those, and more, but only really being directing at one of those things. It's that vague, or very few people know what the issue is. They may suspect something, that it could only be that, but they still could be a million miles away, because a lot of people who've subscribed to premium and pro packages that give them the rights to use the images in their products, not as a product, and for sale, again, not directly for sale, but in their product. So it could be an image in a book, not a poster, say, for instance, or it could be a comic book with all sorts of different images in it, but not a t-shirt, say. So these are some of the rules that pro and premium accounts have. I know because I have some myself. I have Canva Pro. So I'm entitled to use those images in my products, not as a product. That is acceptable. That is part of the condition. And yet, if I use one of those images in my book and I publish it on Amazon, I could easily get one of those messages, one of those emails. And that's probably what this is about. So I've responded with copies of all my accounts when I've paid them through Canva for the images, for the pro account, which gives me the right to the images and to use them in that way, inside a book. And even as a cover, it's not the cover that's selling the book. It's what's inside the book. It's the writing, it's the content of the book that's selling the book. And that's what these conditions can be. So what do? I get another email back to say I've not explained. Most people are probably going through the same thing. It's frustrating. It doesn't seem fair. Not when there's people publishing books out there and there's no way you don't know who they are. One after the other, copies of one after the other. The same interior, multiple images on the same interior. It could be a recipe book. It could be a to-do book. And I'm not talking line journals and things like that. I'm talking books with content. And they're putting them under different names. And you know who they are because they've got 100 reviews in about a week. And there's no way you can't know. And yet it seems like you're picking on people who have been loyal to you. So what I'm saying is, if you have a representative there that is willing to talk to me on a Zoom call that I can record and show my subscribers and others, it would be much appreciated, because we need to get to the bottom of this. You can't just keep sending. Surely you just can't keep sending an email to say there's something wrong, which is basically what it is. There's something wrong. And you've got to guess what that possibly could be, because many people feel there couldn't be anything because they've purchased this or they've gone through all the right channels, and yet they get something back like this. And it seems to be happening more and more, or more so with email. with ebooks. And it just doesn't seem fair. So, Amazon, get back to me. Arrange for somebody to talk to me. Yeah, sure. You know, I might not be able to speak like someone can, who's sort of the head of HR or the head of the company or an executive of some sort. But we'll be able to converse enough at such a level we can get the point across, and we can explain to my subscribers and others what we need to do. How we're supposed to understand what is written in the emails. How do we know why our book's been blocked? Just taken off. It could have been doing so well, and it's been taken off. How do we deal with that? Amazon, get back to me. Things are going pear-shaped, and people need answers. I need answers. We all need answers. And yeah, the sooner the better.